Hello, Dolomite team. This is Josh Franchina, safety coordinator of our Southern Tier operations. On behalf of the construction division and all of Blades, I just want to thank everybody for their hard work during this trying time. I'd especially like to thank sourcing, along with everybody else that's been involved with getting us supplies so that we can remain an essential business and continue to do what we do best. The COVID-19 regulations have forced construction and all lines of business to adapt accordingly, whether that means wearing a CDC-approved face mask, social distancing a minimum of 6 feet, wearing disposable gloves, or even utilizing hand sanitizer and disinfecting sprays way more often than ever before. If anybody were to come out to one of our jobs now, you'll see all these new regulations being practiced on a daily basis. There's no more sharing of tools, sharing of shovels, loots, water coolers, or anything like that. Also, one of the bigger changes is the way we handle tickets. Generally, when an asphalt truck shows up to a job site and safely backs into a paver, they hand a ticket to the dump person. The dump person then hands a ticket to the inspector. And the dump person may also show the ticket to the foreman or superintendent on the job, and this creates multiple touching points. CRH is currently developing an e-ticketing solution that will hopefully eliminate all touching points of this process, both at the plant and on the job. So for now, until that solution is developed and implemented in the field, we are currently asking the dump person, when a truck driver shows up with asphalt on a project, to have the truck driver hold that ticket up to the window, and we're either going to take a picture of that ticket or we're going to write it down on a piece of paper that only the dump person has access to, in order for our foremen and superintendents and the inspectors to properly document the job as it progresses throughout the day. Now, before I pass the torch over to Bob Mitchell, the GM of our construction division, I just want to highlight a couple of great initiatives our construction team has developed in the off-season. First being the Aware System cart / flagger station. For anyone that doesn't know, the Aware System was developed by CRH and implemented in our operations as of last year. The Aware System is set up at each end of the work zone, and it is a traffic control device. Basically, anytime a vehicle travels through the work zone at a high rate of speed, it'll send an alarm that alerts the entire crew that a dangerous vehicle is coming through the work zone. The only downfall of this system has been the way that it's transported up and down the job throughout the day. So our paving superintendents, led by Todd Zay and his fabrication skills, developed a cart that has a couple of great features. These features include a spot to hold the Aware System that's tied down to the cart by a bungee cord, 2 hooks that can hold things like sweatshirts or rain gear, has a large box in the back that can hold a lunch pail, and it has 2 heavy-duty tires that make it easy to pull the Aware System up and down the job, and it really makes the ergonomical structure of pulling the Aware System much improved. The second innovative idea we've passed along to our operations has been the rinse kit. This is something we tested out on our Route 19 job, and it went over very well, and we now have our entire operation outfitted with these. The rinse kit can hold up to 2 gallons of water and has a hose nozzle on the end of it that effectively sprays water for hand washing. This hose nozzle has a few different features depending on what the employee's preference is, but it's a great option with limited resources out on a construction job to be able to put it on the back of a tailgate or the back of a piece of equipment and allow an employee to hand wash as they feel necessary. Again, that's just a couple of the many innovative ideas our team has come up with in the past 3 or 4 months. To close things out for us today, Bob Mitchell just wanted to pass along a couple of remarks as well.
Thanks, Josh. I'm sure none of you ever thought we'd be in a situation like this, and we know it hasn't been easy for any of you. As you're all well aware, we have been deemed an essential business within our area of operations, and I'm honestly very proud to work with so many of you that have taken those responsibilities to heart. You understand our roles as essential employees, and you've embraced a variety of different expectations and responsibilities that have been placed on you to ensure the safety of yourself, the safety of your coworkers, our customers, and ultimately the safety of those that you return home to each and every day. After talking with many of you over the last several weeks, I'm honestly amazed at how many of you are embracing these changes with a positive and supportive attitude. And I want you to know that your efforts to do that are not going unnoticed or unappreciated. The little things you're doing today, they truly are making a difference. In this continuously evolving environment, none of us honestly know what tomorrow is going to bring. But I do know that if we stay focused, continue to follow the CDC guidelines at an absolute minimum, and continue to prioritize safety, we will get through this together. There are better days ahead for all of us. So I'd like to take this opportunity today to say thank you for everything that you're doing, and please continue to be safe.